my name is Patricia. I am here with Heal International. I'm training to be a community health facilitator, and I'm also an Arizona State University student. So a few months ago, I took a class where I learned all about HIV, and in learning about it, I became very passionate about sharing that information with others so that others can be protected and feel confident about their own sexual health. So before, I also want to acknowledge everyone here. You guys are all expecting mothers. That's an amazing place to be. I'm sure you guys are having our future generation, and it's very tough and very rewarding job to do as well. So I acknowledge you all for taking on this feat, because it is a feat. So before I go on, I also want to make sure that everyone here feels safe. This is an environment where everyone can raise their hand and ask questions at any time. So feel free to do that. Somebody feels the need to step outside, they can go ahead and do that and come back in when they're feeling ready. The bathrooms are just on the right side, outside of the classroom. I'll just be talking about 5 to 7 minutes about HIV transmission, especially in mother to child. So what is HIV? Does anyone know what it stands for? Right, HIV stands for the human immunodeficiency virus. So HIV, once it enters somebody's body, it weakens the immune system until the immune system can't fight off other diseases, other illnesses. So over a course of 10 years. So we want to prevent that. And we also want to prevent that HIV infection in somebody be transmitted to a child if that person were pregnant. So there is no cure for HIV anywhere in the world. There are very effective ways to prevent it, especially in mother to child situations. So we have to know our status, and we have to get tested, know our status, and then we can protect ourselves and your babies from HIV. So one of the ways that HIV gets transmitted between mother to child is during birth. So during birth, while the baby is being pushed through the birth canal, there are many tears that happen both on the mother and the child, so blood exchange is common. And 1 out of every 3 children will be positive in a mother who has 3 children, in a mother who's HIV positive that has children. But there are very effective ways to prevent this. One is by just having the regular anti-HIV medications taken daily, or there is another medication that is just taken once, about 48 to 72 hours before birth, and both of these medications will lower the chance to 0 children out of 3 being HIV positive from an HIV positive mother. So that is one of the ways of transmission. So by getting tested, knowing our status, mothers could take this medication in order to prevent transmission of HIV during birth. So the next way is during breastfeeding. So in about the same odds, 1 out of every 3 children during breastfeeding will get HIV if an HIV mother is breastfeeding, positive mother is breastfeeding. So in order to prevent this, the number 1 way would be to take the anti-HIV medication. The other way would be to just breastfeed for about the first 6 months, and then stop breastfeeding once the child's teeth start to come in. And you can see, somebody could see like the open wounds in the mouth. So at that point, breastfeeding should stop, and the child from then on should be safe from getting HIV. So get tested, know your status, and protect yourself and your baby from HIV. Lastly, the third way that HIV could transmitted mother to child is through the womb. It's very rare, however, because the placenta is usually a barrier between HIV, between mother and child, but in rare cases, such as malnutrition or blunt force trauma, so like injury, it is possible that there is a chance of HIV being transmitted between mother and child while the child is still inside. So in order to prevent this, the only way would be to take the anti-HIV medication ahead of time. So get tested, know your status, and protect yourself and your baby from HIV. And it's not just protecting your baby, right? It's also protecting yourself, so that every mother can live long and healthy lives to be able to take care of their children and see their children grow up. And the only way that a baby can become affected is if the mother has HIV. So everyone here needs to get tested and know their status, right? Thank you. I'll take any questions now. Thank you for being here today and taking this, empowering yourself so that everyone can have healthy pregnancies and healthy children. Thank you.